up, dramaAlert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. We have Lizard Squad here today, and we also have ReviewTechUSA. ReviewTechUSA, I want to start with you first. Recently, you had a death threat. You were planning a gaming event. You had a death threat. And today I heard that the people running the event are telling you that they don't want you there because they think something serious is going to happen. Can you give us the background of what's going on with that?
Okay, well, I'll make it concise and start from the beginning. A few days ago, or whenever I posted the video on YouTube, on my Facebook, ReviewTechUSA Facebook, I received a death threat from MLG Dutch, whatever his full name is. And that was the first true time I've ever received a death threat. Now, obviously, is the death threat crap? Yeah, you know, it was like I'm gonna but it still, to the point, concerned me and aggravated me enough that I put up something on YouTube. If anyone knows the guy, if anyone has any information, let us know. Now, people, there was a change.org petition that was put up trying to get me not to go. It didn't get any traction. They tried on Twitter to try to intimidate me not to go. That didn't work. So
now, why are they trying to stop you from going to this event?
I have no idea, to be honest with you. There are some people out there who have a bone to pick with me. I don't know why they would stop me from going. I don't know what they would get out of it, minus the fact that it would piss me off, which they succeeded, to be honest with you. That's all I could really think of, is that they have a problem with me and they just wanted to get under my skin. Now,
I heard today that the company said that they are uninviting you from going. Is that true? Are you uninvited from too many games now?
That's pretty much what it is. Their professional way of putting it is that it's a security risk that they feel uncomfortable with. And yeah, so they tried to appease me saying, oh, we're going to look into it with the cops. But when the cops called me up, they're like, look, this was behind a VPN. We can't figure out who this guy was or what it was. And even though I got an email from the original guy who made the threat, granted it was an anonymous email apologizing, and there was another troll on Twitter that said he was the one who sent the I'm concerned, he said the I'm concerned email to the expo. And I said, look, they admitted basically up front that it was just a false thing and it wasn't going to happen. They're still like, yeah, it's too much of a risk. We're not going to have you go.
All right. So then today you uploaded a video saying that Lizard Squad attacked PlayStation Network over the weekend, which we know that they did. And you said that the FBI needs to put these people in jail. And I've looked through your channel and I've seen that you've made many videos criticizing Lizard Squad. And the conspiracy in me thought, hey, I wonder if Lizard Squad are the ones that sent the death threat that got you kicked out of this event. So we reached out to Lizard Squad. And Lizard Squad, are you guys behind this thing?
We were behind hitting up the Too Many Games and telling them what a bad asset you would be to their event. And we got you revoked from attending, which obviously rustled some jimmies. And there's nothing you can do about it except cry, because I'm pretty sure that the FBI, Interpol, everyone has tried to find out who we are, and it'll never happen. There's no arrests that have been made, and no arrests will ever be made. So I don't know what makes you think that some local police department is going to be able to do anything to help you, because they will do nothing, and nothing will happen. So you can just sit there and cry.
Well, let me ask you a question beyond that, since I have you on here. What motivates you to do what you do with what you do? If you have the intelligence,
people like you, like you're a grown man and you're sitting there making videos about us like over and over. I personally didn't even know who you were until today when I saw a video you uploaded, and basically we didn't even acknowledge you. And you sit there uploading videos about us all day for attention, like to show how big your e-penis is, and look where that got you. The day that we finally notice you, look what happens.
Okay, so do you think I do this to show my e-penis and I upload videos about you all day? When was the last time I uploaded a video about you? A few months ago?
I'm pretty sure you uploaded a video about us today or yesterday, like 5 hours
ago.
No,
today. Before today, I'm saying. When have I uploaded a video about you before?
You uploaded videos about us, like you uploaded 10 videos about us. The reason you're not uploading videos about us recently is because we kind of calmed down for a while, And right when we do something, you're right on and making a video about us because you're like our biggest fan or something. I'm not sure. But the point is, you cannot do anything about it, and we'll continue the attacks.
Why did you, Lizard Squad, why did you guys make the death threat? Why did you get him kicked from this event? Don't you think that's going too far?
No, it wasn't going too far. It was actually our associate, Daryl Boot, who called up
did it, not us.
Too many games and told them basically what would happen if he attended the event. And
Great trap as well.
And so yeah, basically he's just going to sit there mad.
Now, ReviewTech, you uploaded a video today and you said something about the NSA is watching everything. You know, they're watching when you fap and everything, but they won't care enough to stop Lizard Squad. Could you elaborate on that?
Because here we have this department in the United States that has all the power in the world to find out what everyone's doing at any given moment, and they don't. It's obvious that they don't give a shit to find out things like this. Now, it's about gaming, okay? I'm not saying these guys are pulling terrorist attacks, and I would not go that far, okay? But it's still something that should be addressed and should be stopped. And when it comes to things like this, our government just throws up our hands and doesn't give a shit. But yet they could find someone under the ground through a breathing tube who's been hiding from them in a shorter given period of time. You know, to their credit, you guys haven't been caught yet by the feds. Okay, but what is that where the feds are just being passive and don't give a shit? Or is it to where your skill takes over that kept you from being hidden?
Oh yeah, it's definitely a skill because we've grounded planes. We've gotten jets to surround planes and ground them. I'm pretty sure that's terrorism right there. That's really bad terrorism, having jets guide a plane down and land it. Are you saying that's not terrorism? There's nothing they can do to us.
So wait,
yeah, you did.
So wait, Lizard Squad, you guys are saying that you are committing terrorism and you still can't be caught?
What I'm saying is, no matter what we do, we will never be caught, especially by like this fat bald guy throwing empty legal threats at us, because there's a 0% chance we or his local police department or any other law enforcement will ever know who we are.
But ReviewTech, didn't you say whoever gave you that threat that they would 100% pay for it and they would learn a lesson? I've seen some tweets along those lines from you or some Facebook posts.
This harassment and things like this, whether it was actually Lizard Squad or not, yeah, it does need.
It was Daryl Boot, and he's from Canada, but he's untouchable.
But it should. Let me ask you guys a question. I have to know this because you're obviously not stupid dudes, and you could get notoriety in other ways. Why do you use your intelligence when it comes to what you do for negative things like this? Why don't you do things where you stop like kiddie porn, or stop shitty pharmaceutical companies, or stop corrupt governments? Why do you use it to do things like this?
I'm actually in the military myself, if you didn't know that already.
I didn't know that. You know, what? Because you could get the same notoriety and actually do good.
Yeah, but what's so fun about that?
Because
it's more fun making angry gamers like you make videos about us 24/7, raging at the fact that we took off your video game.
Let's see. Here's the thing.
ReviewTech, let me ask you a question. Now that we know, a lot of people were saying that this threat that you got was fake, that you did it for, you know, notoriety or whatever, or you wanted attention. Now that we know that that's not the case, this is a real threat. Do you think too many games will let you be a part of their event now?
No, because I'll be the first to admit it about myself. I'm not profitable enough for them to do that. Think about it. Even if now that they know that the threat doesn't have merit to it, why would it, to me it's like, even if there's a 0.00001% chance and I'm gonna mock myself with this one, why are we gonna put any risk for anyone there for this fat loudmouth guy to come to our show? You know, I'm just being real with myself here.
Bring
you know, if
cakes.
I was, what'd you say?
You can bring free cakes and chocolate.
Will you?
No, you can fight.
So
I could bring.
So
Okay,
listen, is this battle between you two over with, or is this just getting started? Are you going to make more videos about Lizard Squad and Lizard Squad? Are you going to continue to harass ReviewTechUSA?
Thing is that if he wants to continue making videos about us and expect no reaction, he can't just sit there and talk shit and expect nothing to happen.
We'll get Dow on his ass. Dow will come and blast his ass.
ReviewTech, are you going to stop making videos about Lizard Squad, or?
If there's something that needs to be said, I'm going to say it. That's what I do. You know, if you guys had an opinion, here's the thing. I give opinions on people and people give opinions on me. I have stopped people from trolling recently, but I won't stop someone's opinion. If someone wants to make a video about me or have a dedicated channel calling me a fat piece of shit all day, they could go right about it. They could do it all day. I won't stop them from doing that. And I would expect the same from you. You guys do this for the notoriety, and you do it to get your name out there. People are going to talk about you. You know, I'm not wishing death on you. I'm not wishing horrible, like, you know, for you to get murdered somewhere.
Oh, I
but
don't.
yeah,
It's
what
just
you're...
Daryl who does.
Who is Daryl? Who's the Daryl guy from Canada you're talking about?
Daryl Boodhoo, he's actually like one of those wannabe hackers. He goes by the alias Bula. His real name is Daryl Boodhoo.
So
His home did a dirty work.
You're saying he's the one that went after ReviewTechUSA?
No,
Yeah, he did it to impress us.
Basically, he did it to try to impress us. He lies about being an associate or something. He just wants to look cool and impress us. But basically, we could go further in messing with and harassing. Actually, I already forgot who you are. Tech Review or some shit. You're not really important to us, but it's just kind of annoying when you make videos about us and expect no reaction.
ReviewTech, I'm going to give you the final word. Do you think these guys are going to get caught? Excuse me.
Here's one thing I'm going to say to you, and you may not give a shit because you do it for the... You're obviously not stupid guys. You could do a lot of good with what you know and your know-how and your intelligence and your expertise, but you don't use it for good. Why don't you use it for good instead of putting that risk where eventually one day one of you will get caught and your life will be ruined because of it? Do something good with it.
We do this part-time. We're actually in the military and we do things in our full-time.
Because we have the best OPSEC and we make more money than you. Like, what do you make with your 300,000 subscriber channel? Like $5,000 a year?
Make that in a day, boy.
I can't say what I make. I'm like, because I will lose my contract.
Because you don't make anything. But the point is, basically, we don't really give a shit, like you said, and we'll sit here and do whatever we want with no repercussions.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it here from Lizard Squad and ReviewTechUSA. DramaAlert Nation now over 388,000 subscribers.
Can I end by saying one more thing before we go?
Sure.
Okay. I don't hate you, but I do hate what you do. And you may not realize it now, but one day you're going to wish that you changed that. I'm probably not going to be the person that makes you, but you're going to wish that you did.
Gonna go ahead and disagree with you there. See ya.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for coming on, guys.
No problem, man. Have a good one.
Yep. See ya.